Hello, hey, Brett here with Cockfight on Sunday, June 4th in Overland Park, Kansas, because there is a baby fair happening right behind me at this Marriott hotel. It's called Babies and Bumps, and they hold this baby fair in like a dozen or more cities around the Midwest mostly. So if there's going to be expecting parents, young families, moms and dads gathering, you can bet that Cockfight will be there to share the good news with them that they do not have to circumcise their sons. They do not have to injure their sons unnecessarily and handicap their sex lives when they become men. So we've got our full arsenal of banners out here. Thank you, brother, for your support. Or sister. We've got 3 10-foot banners out on display. Of course, we got our Free the Penis. We got Nobody Wants Less Penis, of course, the classic. Oh, it looks like one of them's trying to blow away right now. It was not windy earlier, so I was able to tie up our banners to these poles, but the wind has picked up, so we're fighting that a little bit. But then I've got the hood is good, very positive, upbeat message for these young families and going into the baby fair. That's the Marriott Hotel over there, back in there. Dan McClymont was here earlier. This is the entrance to Corporate Woods. We're right on off of Metcalf. That's Corporate Woods Business Park, and then the hotel is right back in there. Dan McClymont was up at that intersection earlier. And oh, of course, we've got this one that was very popular. Let your sons keep their Lucky Charms. We thought this was appropriate for the new families, the new parents. That we took that one to Kansas State University's the street party they do there that it's called Fake Patty's Day. Let me introduce you to 2 of our volunteers. We got Kevin.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Kevin. Thank you so much for joining us, Kevin and Jamie. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just having some serious fun out here, like we always do. We got plenty of adult beverages in the cooler in my van that we're gonna get in a minute when we take a little break. And by adult beverages, I mean unsweetened sparkling water. That's what I mean when I talk about adult beverages. But if you have a different idea in mind for adult beverages, BYOB, just come on down and hang out with us. We're here till 4:30 today when this fair clears out. We want to get all the young parents coming out of the fair. So,
Come
man,
show your support. Go Cockfight.
Yeah, go Cockfight. Fight for the whole thing. The way God made us. I got a new bullhorn. My last bullhorn died. I used it so much. We got a new one. We're Cockfight. We fight for the whole thing the way God made us. The way nature intended. I want my hoodie back. A creepy doctor stole my hoodie when I was a baby and threw it in the trash. I want it back. So we're just out here sharing the good news. I think Dan McClymont went into the fair earlier and did some reconnaissance. You know, obviously we'd like to be in the fair, but we just don't really have the resources right now. We're still kind of a startup, you know, getting organized and getting our resources together and recruiting volunteers. So when we feel like we're ready, we'll try to have a table inside events like this, you know, and be able to staff it. But we've got really an exciting summer planned. You know, this weekend we kicked off the jam-packed summer of serious fun. So let me tell you. So yeah, yesterday we were at Lawrence, Kansas's Pride Festival, and we debuted our Pride-themed banner that I want to show you. We're very proud of it. Justine and I laid it out, and Will Erkers in St. Louis came up with the slogan that we're using. Here it is. Celebrate, don't amputate. And Luke Artanis says it's the gayest banner he's ever seen. So we did something right. That's what we were going for. And it was a hit yesterday. You know, we had young people and old people alike that loved it. You know, of course, Lawrence is a college town. It's a very hip, liberal town. It's home to the flagship University of Kansas University, the Jayhawks. It was a fun event. You know, we had lots of. Let me finish showing this banner. We're experimenting with a new logo. Let me know what you think. Justine is proposing this as the new Cockfight logo, because we want a logo that's we own the exclusive rights to, and we want and it's simple and beautiful. So that one fits all those criteria. Did I mention that we've got the Nobody Wants Less Penis over here? Well, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we had at the Lawrence Pride, we had several moms tell us that they protected their sons, and a few of them gave us their contact info. They told me they wanted to get involved and maybe join us at an event. And there were two moms there that told me that they were regret moms with their oldest son, but they learned and they were able to protect their second son. And they felt like one of them said both of them said they felt like they were betrayed by their doctor and the medical establishment, and coerced them into injuring their son, their first son. So they were with us, they're supporters. And I met a man from Romania, and he was excited to see us. He was like, oh, I totally agree with you guys. We don't do this in Europe. And he gave me his contact info. He wants to help out. He's in IT, and he was just really stoked to meet us. And I was too. Yeah, he had a lot of opinions about it. He was just, like all Europeans, just shocked that we're doing this to our boys, So looking forward to hearing more from him and having him join us in the future. I'm trying to think who else we met. We just met all kinds of people. These prides, they're a good opportunity to recruit more volunteers. So that's what we're doing. Oh, I was going to tell you about our jam-packed summer of serious fun. We're going to like 9 prides is what we're planning right now. We'll do some more if we can fit them in. But the prides we're going to go to are like Lawrence yesterday, Kansas City next week, Springfield next week too. It's Ozark Pride, Des Moines Pride, Oklahoma. Well, now we switched to we're gonna do Tulsa's Pride now. So that'll be on the 24th, and then Denver Pride, Wichita Pride. We just added Hutchinson Pride. One of our cockfighters in Wichita, Blaze Hammond, is gonna lead the Wichita and Hutchinson cockfight jams down there at their prides. So we're excited about that. That we weren't kidding when we said we're branching out. We've got wings now. We're calling them wings. We're calling our chapters wings. We got a wing in Wichita. And we got a wing in Springfield, where Kimberly Sutton is going to lead a cockfight jam at the Ozark Pride. So we're gonna send her one of these banners over my shoulder. I hope this thing's still recording, because sometimes I accidentally hit the button. If you guys want to interject anything, feel free. I'm just gonna read off our calendar. Then we're very excited. We're gonna do some Taylor Swift concerts, 4 of them, 2 in Kansas City, 2 in Denver. Oh, that's right, we have a wing in Denver, so that's like 4 wings now. Then the Omaha Pride, that's in July. So if you're in any of these cities, please get in touch with us. We want you to join us. And then this Baby Bumps Baby Fair is going to be in St. Louis, Missouri on July 30th. So we're going to go out there and oh, that's right, we got another wing in St. Louis that that's fledging right now with Will, who came up with the Celebrate Don't Amputate slogan, and Madison out there, who joins us. She's a new nurse, a brand new nurse that is a cockfighter, and she joins us whenever we're in the St. Louis area or Columbia. So looking forward to her being part of the Cockfight St. Louis wing. And then we're trying to squeeze in some of those First Friday art walks at Crossroads. The next one we're doing will be August, the first Friday in August 4th. And then we're gonna we got 3 state fairs on the calendar right now. In Missouri, the Sedalia, Des Moines, Iowa, and St. Paul, Minnesota. So if you're in any of those cities, of course, get in touch with me, and we want to hear from you, because we want you to join us. So that's what we got on the calendar for Cockfight's jam-packed summer of serious fun. Hope I didn't miss anything. Oh, I did miss. We're gonna do a Juneteenth. That'll be interesting. All right, we're gonna do Juneteenth at in the Jazz District of Kansas City at 18th and Vine. We missed the parade yesterday, unfortunately, because we were at Lawrence Pride yesterday. But they had a beautiful Juneteenth parade that we saw streaming online. Justine and I watched part of it before we went over to Lawrence Pride. So we want to be in that next year, in the Juneteenth parade. It looked like fun. I actually was in the Lawrence Pride. It's so bright out here, I got my sunglasses on. These are actually like extra strength sunglasses for welding, believe it or not. Or not, maybe not welding, but cutting torches and stuff. I got them at the welding store. They're so dark. Anyway, fun fact. It's just so bright out of these intersections with all the pavement and stuff. Anyway, I was in the parade yesterday at Lawrence Pride. I didn't even sign up. I just jumped in. I saw an opportunity. I just jumped in, and people loved me. I had the Celebrate Don't Amputate, and I was getting a lot of positive, shout outs from the sides, and I was yelling back some of our more upbeat slogans, and I got a warm reception. And then right after that, we went into the festival, and Dan McClymont was there with me too. And people saw me in the parade, of course. And then there were a few people that saw me in the Kansas University Jayhawks, the basketball team's parade, when they won the national championship. It was like a college national basketball championship last year. They had a impromptu parade. And I wasn't in that parade, but I was just down there for the parade. But people remembered me, and somebody sent me a photo that they took like a year before. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. You guys got to come down. We're just having a lot of serious fun. A lot of serious fun. I should probably be looking this way because the sun's over here. What else can I say? We could do some more. So we could have pool parties. I want to have some beach parties this summer, because if we could go to like a crowded beach and do intactivism while we're having fun on the beach. These banners, you could like, huh?
Beach balls.
Beach balls. Yeah. Yeah, put like our slogans and logos on the beach balls.
That's a good idea.
I want a branded tent. I want a tent that's branded with our slogans and stuff, and then we can actually use these banners as walls for the tent. Because they're these 10-foot ones. A lot of the tents are 10 by 10, and these banners are 10 by 10. So we can put those up as our walls and just be doing that in Tactivism while we're chilling on the beach. You know, so I've been trying to find the right beach. There's Shawnee Mission Park. I just don't know if they'll let us do what we want to do. Or there's Olathe Lake's got a beach. Hillsdale's got a beach. Lawrence has got a good beach. I'd love to do that. You know, we're just doing as much as we can. You know, this is what I do. You know, I just enjoy it so much. You know, some of you may think it's work, but I don't even consider it work. I love it so much. It really, you use so much of there's so many aspects to it, you know, like, there's a lot of, there's obviously like a lot of just, researching, you know, anatomy and science and ethics and being able to explain that to people. But I feel like that's just a small part of it, you know, that's just one aspect of it. There's so much more to it than that.
Fighting for basic human rights.
Right. Yeah.
Come support us, guys. Pick an event you can attend. Show your support. Come hang out with us. It's a great time. Love to see you out here.
All right. Oh, I should mention that Audrey Wilson had these shirts made for us. Thank you, Audrey, for doing that for us.
Here's the back.
Yeah, I want to show the back. Pretty cool, right? So we're gonna get some more of these shirts. You can come out and join us. You'll get one of these shirts. We can have some pool parties too. Those have always been popular in the past. So my mom said we could go have an after jam party at her pool today if we wanted. But of course we need people. So if at all possible you could join us, please do. There's a lot of new people that we want to meet. You know, we try to make it fun, and obviously the more people that join us, the more fun it is. And one way of thinking of this is just like it's almost like tailgating. You know, we could set up a tent. We could set up a tent right over there in the shade, over in the grass. I mean, this town's pretty chill. You know, over in the park. The police drove by and didn't say anything. I got all these banners hanging up on the poles and stuff. You know, they're pretty chill. I think we could get away with just putting a tent over there next time, and we could bring the Cockfight boombox and take turns being DJ. We could set up a volleyball net here, you know. I don't know if that's a good idea. I've got a crazy idea that, you know, I just might do. It's crazy enough. I want to get a bounce house and have a Cockfight branded bounce house with our slogans on the side. We could put it, see, look, that's like the perfect place for a bounce house right there. Of course because we've got so many, like, you know, young moms coming with their kids, you know, that we could just keep the kids corralled in the bounce house, and they'd be like, yeah, when's the next Cockfight jam? I can't wait. When are we gonna go to the next jam, Mom? That's the spirit we want. So we put that over. Of course, we're gonna stake it down real well, because everybody's heard about these recent what do we call it? Just freak accidents where some kid. Did you hear about this, Kevin? Some kids were in bounce houses that blew away. It got like a gust of wind lifted up their bounce house and carried the children off, like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz in the tornado or something. So if we do that, trust me, we will stake it down and tie it down securely, because we're all about protecting children here, aren't we?
That's right.
We're all about protecting kids so they can reach adulthood with their bodies intact and whole, the way God intended, the way God designed us, the way nature intended. I actually have some stakes here. Speaking of stakes, I brought them in case the police said I couldn't tie the banners up to the poles. It's a new idea I had. I was gonna use these stakes to support our signs, but we'll try it another time. We're all about innovation here at Cockfight. If you got ideas that you want to try, come join us. We want you. we want we are scouting for, we're constantly scouting for talent. So, and we want to grow. So if you want to join a just innovative, fun, exciting organization, get in touch with us, join us. You can help remotely if you want, you know, with like designs and stuff for banners or info cards or whatever, or merchandise. We need help with merchandise. So if you got some ideas for t-shirts or whatever, you know, hoodies, any of that kind of stuff, we want you to be part of our organization, our growing organization. What else can I say? So what time is it? The baby fair?
3:55.
3:55. Well, the baby fair is ending pretty soon, so yeah, get some honks over here. Woo! We could get them. Go Cockfight! Fight for the whole thing the way God made us. I want my hoodie back. All right. Yeah, the baby fair is pretty much over, so I guess most of the attendees are leaving, and I can't wait to hear from Dan McClimate, because I think he went inside. I'd like to get a report from him about, you know, what it was like in there. You know, you guys have anything to add, or?
Yeah. Just show your support, get the word out, pick an event you can attend, come hang out with us. It's a great time. We'd love to see you out here.
Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, exactly. That's Jamie? I don't know.
You know me, I'm a few words.
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I mean, it really helps out when people, you know, local volunteers show their support, because when there's just obviously when there's just like one person out here, you kind of look a little cranky, you know, I'm not gonna lie. But when there's like 2, 3 or more people, you know, it lends a lot of, it gives a lot of credibility to our cause, you know.
Yeah, we need more people to get the word out. Yeah, come show your support. There's power in numbers. Let the people see that this has got to change. Help change the zeitgeist in this country. Protect the future generation from genital mutilation, and help get educated and help get the word out. So,
thank you, Kevin. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the next event I think is the Kansas City. The next event we've got is Kansas City Pride next Friday. So hope you can join us for that. Or if you're in Missouri, we've got Ozark Pride also next weekend. And Des Moines. In Des Moines, it's on the Sunday. So Sunday we're going to be at the Des Moines Pride. So if you're in Iowa, we're looking forward to seeing you next weekend. If you're in Springfield, Kansas City, or Iowa, or Des Moines, Iowa, we're looking forward to seeing you next weekend. All right. Well, celebrate, don't amputate.
peace.
Cheers. Let me just I'm gonna go.